Oh shit, this is crazy. So I have a pumpkin and I need to get something to put it on, and a bunch of pumpkin flowers which were blooming really big, huge yesterday, and there's a bunch more in there. Today that one and this one, which were blooming huge flowers, have gone away. I have to spray these down with some neem oil because I have a little bit of powdery mildew and lots of ants all over these flowers. But yeah, I have a pumpkin. These tomatoes are fucking humongous, and as you can see, like, I have a little bit of over and underwatering going on here. No blossom and rot, thank fucking God. Huge tomatoes. Here are, I think these are my poblano peppers. Yay, I got peppers on this one. So excited about that. That's so awesome. Yellow pear tomatoes. I have a ton of them, and I'm gonna pick the orange ones today. I have so many yellow pear tomatoes. It's ridiculous. Like, I really wish I didn't plant so many yellow pear tomatoes because I have like 5 bushes of those, and a couple of other ones. Here's more tomatoes there. More tomatoes here. I don't know what hardly any of these are. The only one that I can identify is the yellow pear because they're so distinct. I think I planted black crim and some red cherries, and I don't know what else I planted. I really don't, and it's really sad. Here's the shaded out eggplant that's stuck in the back of here. It has a flower or whatever that is forming right there. Let's see if we can see the pepper that's down here. Oh, there it is. It's so little. There's no flowers or anything on it, but it's really little. It's getting shaded out like crazy. I think I might pull it up soon and put it in a pot or something so it can get some sunlight. Over here I have more peppers. I have more flowers coming on this one. I have a ton of jalapenos on this one. A ton of them. There's so many jalapenos. That's so exciting. I love it. So happy about that. Another tomato back here that's flowering. And then this eggplant toppled over, but I have 5 eggplants on there. One of them is starting to turn. So I think these are the golden eggplant. I'm gonna have to go back and look through my seeds, but I have a lot more flowers blooming on there, and I'm gonna have to stake this up because it's kind of falling over because the eggplants are so heavy on it. This tomato is falling over too. Obviously it's a vine, so that's what it does. It's supposed to fucking fall over like that. But I have tomatoes growing on that one, and yeah, huge weed. Goodbye to you. No weeds. Bye bye. So many tomatoes growing. This is ridiculous. And I'm gonna just pull off some of these yellow. Oh, that one fell off. I didn't mean to pop that one off. That one's not ripe. I'm gonna pop off these ones that are ripe. Oh, that one looks a little scuzzy. Ew. Yellow pears. I'm gonna get this one that's back here. This plant, I still don't know what it is, but whatever, I'm keeping it. Here are my 2 pomegranate trees. I need to put them in more sun, I guess. There is my strawberry. Now, it rained, and some of these pots don't have drainage, so my sage is dead, completely just dead. Here are my red robin tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes in there. It's not very big, so I don't know if it needs more fertilizer or not. Probably needs more. Chives, parsley. Here's the okra. I'm getting okra flowers. Lots of fucking blooms on this one. Do you see that? So many blooms on this okra plant. It's ridiculous. Absolutely insane. And then more on the red one. And then I repotted them, so I have the other 2 dwarf okras, and then the other red okra. Those were in pots. I put them in with this one just because the pot is so big, and these two that were in there that I did not plant are growing a lot bigger than the ones that I actually did plant. So I swapped out the strawberries that were underneath there and I put them there, and the other strawberry died, so I got rid of it. Here is the purple basil, which I brought it inside because it was raining really hard, and the leaves turn green when it doesn't get a lot of sun, but it's fine. There are my raspberries. Obviously, I'm not going to get any raspberries until next year. But yeah, there's fucking thorns growing on the goddamn raspberries. That's absolutely insane. Like, I am really upset that berry bushes have thorns on them, and my boysenberries that I haven't got yet are gonna have thorns on them. So fucking depressing. Ugh. There's my other tomato plant. I need to water these for the day. My peppermint is flourishing. My peppermint is going absolutely nuts right now. Like, it's doing more right now than it has done in the over a year that I've had the damn thing. There's my tomatoes again. Cucumbers, I drilled holes in the bottom of this container and I draped them over here, and that's only because, like, I didn't want to keep moving it in and out of the house because this one didn't have any and I dropped a damn tomato because this one didn't have any drainage in it, so I was like taking it in and out of the house every time it rained. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to drape it over the fence and let it kind of like cling there and just let it get rained on, whatever, who cares. There's a Thai basil, beets, and this tomato, which I don't know what kind of tomato this is. I really don't. But look at it. It looks fucking awesome, except for this one. I don't know what's going on with this one right here, but I'm going to pop that off because that looks gross. What is that? It's really, really bushy and very, 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 very densely packed with leaves and tomatoes. Like, you would think that this one is supposed to grow like this. I don't know if it's supposed to grow like this. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. It's thriving in the pot though, so I'm very happy about that. Yeah, these are all the ones that I have outside right now. I'm gonna go inside and take a look at what I have inside. Woo-hoo. Here's the first lemon tree. I keep like not watering it because I assume that it doesn't like water, so it keeps drying out on me. I just watered it a couple days, like yesterday or whatever, but the leaves keep whatever. I don't know how well this lemon tree is even gonna grow because the other one looks so much better. And let's take a look now. Here are the other citrus trees. This one's the lime. This is the only one that I really, really, really know what it is. And that's only because it has thorns. The lime tree has thorns. I want to say this one here is the orange. And this one is the lemon. And this one's the tangerine. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to go back through and look. But, oh God, look. It has new growth. Isn't that awesome? It has like, it just shot up out of nowhere. I don't even think this was there yesterday. And ignore my dirty windowsills. I have like literal just dirt everywhere. That's fine. This one's definitely not the lemon because the leaves do not look the same as this other lemon tree. I want to say either this one or this one is the lemon. This one's definitely the lime. I'm going to repot these in bigger pots soon. I only put them in here because they were so small. So I didn't really feel like they needed those. They didn't need their individual pots, and I didn't really have enough anyway. And so I just, whatever. I said, whatever. I'm just going to put them in here. Let's go over to the next one. Here's the lavender. It's doing okay. I brought it inside, and I think it's doing a lot better than it was doing before being outside. Here is the rosemary. As you can see, that one did die. Well, it still has the couple sprigs on it that are still alive, so it's not completely dead, but majority of it did die. I'm going to take the leaves off and use them, grind them up maybe, and use them for herbs, which obviously it isn't a herb, so whatever. This is the cherry tree. Look, it has leaves. It has new growth. Isn't that awesome? So it's not dead. Yay! That's awesome. Here is the rosemary that I planted. Here's my aloe vera. The little baby aloe vera that shut up is right there. You can see it next to the paint. I don't know why there's paint in here. There's all types of stuff in this room. Whatever. This is my grow room. It's dirty. Here is one of the hazelnut trees, which isn't doing hardly anything. I really feel like the hazelnut trees are dead. Here is the almond tree, which isn't doing anything either. I don't think this one is dead, but because it's a lot, it's kind of supple. You know what I mean? Like these ones are just like, they feel like they're dead wood. They don't feel like they have any life in them. This one's the other hazelnut. I really don't think there's any life in them, but we'll see. And if nothing happens, I'll definitely just be contacting Four Seasons and getting a replacement. Here's my little basil, my indoor basil, which isn't really doing hardly anything at all. Here's my cilantro, which is kind of flourishing. I think I should put it outside in the sun now. Here's my kiwi. I brought it inside because I'm looking at the leaves, and every day I look at the leaves and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? Like, I thought it liked sunlight, but I think that's leaf scorch. I think it was just too hot and too much direct sun on the fucking thing, so I brought it inside.